Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Sidekick channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okay. I tell you what, it never rains here in Egypt, does it? I tried to go near the beach, but it's too windy. So you might hear some noise because there's neighbours and the wind, and the air conditioning. But I will try and denoise it, I suppose, but you know, you can't go telling everybody to behave and quieten down, can you? It's their holiday too. Okay, so we're going to start with, I can't see the names, okay, so we'll just go blank, okay. I'm working in order as well, so just to let you know, when I put a love at in, I've done it, okay. Yeah, then it gets uploaded later, so okie dokie. So you should be relaxing, having cocktails, BFP. You are working too hard on holiday. Lovely spot you are in. Enjoy. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you. Hey, I tell you what, I had a couple of cocktails the other night, but oh, they're lovely. Absolutely lovely. But they've got too many calories in for me. And the drinks they're not as strong actually as other hotels. And I think that's because they use like you know, real good mix brands of alcohol. But I mean, you've just missed him bringing me iced coffee to my room. So if I do have a little bit and I get attached, forgive me. Okay, so thank you for that. I love working on holiday, the mornings and everything. I love what I do, I've done it on loads of holidays. I don't mind at all. Husband goes to the gym in the morning, does a bit of snorkeling, and then he meets me by the pool at lunchtime. Okay. Hi BFP, with regard to your reading that we are in a simulation, are there rules? Excellent question. If things don't really exist and our memories are false, can we think someone or events out of our lives and erase them? I don't think it works quite like that. You certainly can manifest. I think that's what they're doing, you know, they're in line with the simulation. So I feel like part of it does exist and then don't. Oh, can we think someone or events out of our lives and erase them? Let's have a look. Let's have a look what the universe has to say. Can we erase them? No. Okay. Strength reverse means we lack the ability. These people are in our lives for a reason, the memories of these people. I mean, it has blown my mind. I'm thinking, am I really in Egypt? You know, do I really have a son and all that? So it's a bit more complicated. And are the roles? Yeah, they are roles, okay. What are the roles? If you want someone to be erased from your life, stop dealing with them, stop seeing them, stop thinking about them. As long as we're not wishing harm on others, okay. Now that's difficult, isn't it? A challenge when people have upset you or hurt you, or things have happened in your life, you know, those kind of things. We have to go through it for a reason. I've always said, you know, I made an agreement with the universe. I'll work for you, but you have to be clear. And I think I also said, you know, if you ever took my child, because at the time I didn't have the three others, that I would go in there, I'd go back and blow the universe apart. I guess I can't do with that either, thinking, you know, thinking a bit above myself there. You have to face things. I think that's what it is. You have to face things. If you want somebody raised, you have to deal with it. So no, and free will does exist as well. You can come down here, like I said. Oh, and God, I don't believe in God, but God is a abbreviation, okay, runs the entire show, but gives us free will, and I think that's why you come down, and people can be terrible or good, and actually you could be both at the same time. So other roles, let's have a look. What roles do we have, universe? It's your mind, in your mind, you know, being balanced when you're out of sorts, when there's conflict, when there's pain, you know, it's like you can choose to be calm in any situation, terrified, heartbroken. You need to, you know, it's about the body and mind, and our body would not be able to cope with that kind of power. But do we have that power in us? I'm getting all ready before I turn the card, people can't see. Communication, tensions and hampered. Of course we have power, but things get in the way like negativity, fear, greed, the desire, you know, to either do good or to hurt somebody. So I think, you know, in day-to-day life, if you didn't like your job, go find another one. If you want something out of your life, I was talking to somebody the other day, and they said their wish was to, you know, to move to Europe and marry somebody from Europe. I know. And I just said, but what is it you want? They're just methods. What is it you want, you know? Because I think that suggestion was, you know, get a job where, or start your own business where you're in control of it, that you have enough money, incoming to go places, you know, and things like that. So it doesn't have to be, you need to marry somebody in Europe to get your way at all. I know it's strict in Egypt. You don't get many Egyptians in the UK. I have met a few, but I think it's to do with how long they're allowed out of the country, maybe, as well. So there are always ways to achieve it, even if you think it's impossible. Put one foot in front of the other. We're not allowed to. We're not allowed to have all that knowledge. It's like now, we have all this knowledge about all the falsehoods in the world and what's going on, and, you know, the systems and simulations and the psyops, and it blows your mind. So can you imagine what it would do to your mind if you had all that power? And you do have the power. Get rid of them. Don't talk to them. Delete the number. I love your readings, but enjoy your holiday with your husband. I spend all the time at home with him, don't I? So it's nice. Again, this is my place. This is what I love to do. And when you love to do something, it's very easy, isn't it? You know, I don't see it as a chore at all. I can't wait to crack open their cards most of the time. Anyway, it'll get me in the afternoon, and come Friday, my family will be joining us, so I will be making time for them. As we speak, my little nephew is texting me, asking me more questions. We had about 50 last night, but anyway, oh bless him. They're so cute. Okay. And my husband's used to it. Thanks for coming on while you were on a vacation. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Ooh, let's have a look. Oh, it looks nice where you're at. Question, can Prince William and the palace compel the Sussexes to produce DNA and other legal documents regarding the legitimacy of the alleged Sussex children due to their standing in line of succession? Will the OB, so is it obstetrician, gynecologist, be compelled to testify regards what's happened with the birth of Lily. Thanks, lovely lady. So we'll break that down then, question by question. So, can the palace compel Sussexes to produce DNA? Well, they already know, don't they? Devil, yeah, devil. It won't be the palace that exposes them. Can you imagine how that looks? No, they'll leave it to somebody else. I've always said I believe that Meghan has got stuff, or what she thinks she's got, on the royal family in the past. Nothing to do with Prince William, but, you know, just bullshit, really. So Willie is very angry about it. Very, very angry. Because they get nothing but letters, messages, calls. Isn't it funny that the mainstream media have never addressed this at all? I think we had a couple of sentences from somebody, and there was being sarcastic as well. He's angry. He's got to confront it, you know. It's got to be confronted. Just 1 minute. Cleaner. Normally, I've got the label the wrong way around. It says quiet or clean, and he thought I wanted him to clean. No, I don't. Anyway, I'll clean my hand. The Sussexes have been their own worst enemy. This is all deliberate, you know. Mark my words, Meghan and Harry schemed for this. So they'll leave it to others. Prince William ain't going to do with the dirty work. He's going to wait for others. But it needs confronting. So I think there has been, will be, a discussion around this. You're not going to get anything from Meghan Markle apart from playing the victim. But let's just ask while we're doing this, why? How does Meghan feel about having to produce documentation to the palace? Why she refused? How does she feel? So we've got the Four of Pentacles reversed, calculated risk, knows exactly what she's doing. And she knows there'll be a time when there needs to be a discussion. And she won't be freaking happy about it, neither. Meghan was never able to have children. This bollocks about her husband saying about a hysterectomy. You've only heard the Markles. You haven't heard it from Trevor himself at all, because this is a setup and a psyop. She's picked the dumbest one. She's lucky, really. He's got no brains, has he, Harry? He'll just go along with whatever she says. So how would she feel? Well, she wants to fake it. She wants to fake it. Drop that card, boy, don't it? She's afraid of producing the real birth certificate, and I guarantee you, none of the royal family have done that. I think when William comes into his own, it will become more apparent. But yeah, going back to Trevor and them not having kids, I think that relationship was business. Was it business? Absolutely. He's an asset, you know. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That marriage didn't exist. They're not lovers. There was assets. See how quiet he is, eh? See now he's got himself a billionaire. What are the chances of that? With the royal family and him going into a billionaire setting. Now, I'm not saying that relationship is fake, but the history with Meghan is certainly not real. no wedding photos, everybody smoking dope at a parent wedding, no family in attendance. She was probably at a white party. I would be interested to know if people was wearing white at that wedding. She's full of shit. And it'll come out, so don't you worry. Okay, so where do we stand then on this line of succession, bearing in mind Meghan hasn't given birth? Where do we stand? They know you're right. Their judgment, they know you're right. But Palace know. The Palace know. There's no way on God's earth that the Palace don't know about this, and probably why it's making William so angry. Do they have? Are they legitimate? You know, will they stay in the line of succession? You know, what do we need to know about the line of succession? Yeah, it's not good. They're going to be exposed, and it's a lie. But it's not the Palace's place, so they think, to do this. I mean, you've got to forget, you know, I know people say, oh, the kids don't exist and all like that, but I believe they are. I predicted Lily. I didn't know about Archie because I started after he was born. Started just after COVID, I think. So yeah, it's illegal. They're not legitimate. Will they be removed in the end universe? Well, the demand calls for it, doesn't it? Okay, this is going to hit the internet because a major storm, and there is pressure, and there always will be until this is either verified or nullified. People will keep going and keep going, so they are under pressure, but I don't believe that they know. I don't believe there was in on it, but I do believe that they are certainly aware of all these notes and messages. You know, how does William and the King, no, leave the King, how does William feel about all these people writing in? That she's a gold digging whore who was to blame, you know, Meghan. That she'll do anything for money. Money is their god. He blames her, and it must come from her. And maybe, I've got a feeling here that maybe Meghan wants to profit from this as well in some way. She won't come out and tell the truth. For a start, it's been going on too long, but also she wants the money. Will the obstetrician be compelled to testify regards to what happened to the birth of Lily? I get that she does come forward, but it's not testifying as such, so it's not going to be legal. But let's have a look. Now that reminds me, so something recent in the last couple of months came out, which I saw somebody say about the Portland hotel. Actually, I think it's Tom Bower's book, that although she gave birth at the Portland, her OB was in America on not speed dial, but you know, FaceTime and watching it, you know, on a Zoom thing. God, I mean, honestly, they talk shit, don't they? Okay, what happened there? Didn't happen. Didn't happen at all. No information. This was about, you know, trying to carry on the scam. And Tom Bower, well, he's a coward. He didn't even go there, did he? Didn't go there enough. Kind of stayed away from it, which I predicted. And I said that before as well with his first book, and I said that with Lady C's book as well. So, yeah, they're kind of, they all know. I mean, you've got Neil Sean saying Harry's children. You've got Lady C saying the same thing. You've got Dan Wootton using that phrase as well. Will Leo be? Will anybody come out? Because if she wasn't there, or, you know, why the freaking hell would she say America anyway? It's like she wants to drop herself in it. She's not a very good liar, is she? So will Leo be come out and give a statement? I have to say, that guy who wrote back asked me if I wanted any marijuana. I felt real rude, so I said, oh, I'll come back to you later. I know, I found it hard to... Anyway, I won't be smoking it, obviously. It's illegal in this country. You could get hanged. Maybe not hanged, but definitely prison. I'm crazy enough. Okay, yeah, so will anybody come forward regarding this and testify? It's not yet. It's not yet. I think they said individual, and I think it's more to do with, is it the surrogate mother? No. Is it a friend? Yes. Got the moon card as well. Oh, more to this than meets the eye. I do feel a friend will come forward. Hair friend. Hair. I'm getting hair. Just not yet. You know, you've got a month there and you've got up to 5 months here. They don't do it. There's something else. Will Meghan sell her own story? Will she, you know, sell the surrogate story? Will she reveal the truth after Harry? No, but she'll be very angry. She'll be very angry. No, there's a woman here who's a friend. Is it Jess? No, it's not Jess. So it's another fickle friend as well. Somebody who's known her. I don't believe she had a hysterectomy at all. And I know that goes against the grain, and we've all been saying it. But really, have you seen Trevor on social media? Have you seen his posts saying that? It's not discussed, I think. And do you not remember when Meghan said, he'll never talk about me? He'll never say anything. Well, no, he won't, because he wants a husband. They're both assets. They're both pain in the ass. They're both traitors. Yeah, so I'm getting somebody will, but they're not ready just yet. You got to think, you know, these people are not thinking Harry and Meghan. It's the kids. Now, I've known myself, you know, being a child and finding out that my dad wasn't really my dad. Well, he is my dad, but, you know, I wasn't biological. His. It destroyed me. It really did. I was so upset. But it's still something that I deal with now when I'm 50. So it's the pain you inflict upon a child. It can mess with their head, and nobody wants to hear Lily and Archie. That has to come from the parents. Will Meghan and Harry lose their titles by the end of the year? Yes or no, universe? But I will turn the card. Are they going to lose the titles this year? Yes. Oh, yes. You see, I love it when Harry and Meghan, do something awful, because all they do is reveal the true selves and the true nature to others. everybody like the Kardashians and Jess and Oprah and all these shitty people, you know, the 5-minute friends, that's what I would call them. They're all doing away, okay? Harry and Meghan are exposing themselves by their own behaviour and what they do. Flying to Geneva for 10 or 11 people? I loved it, didn't you? I loved it. Yeah, she thinks she's you know, on a mission to achieve whatever, and all she's going to do is create more fallout. People just think she's a waste of space, a waste of time. They'll stop getting the headlines. They have to become more desperate. Cringe wedding videos, you know, dressing as penguins. Oh dear darling, are you running out of time, out of things, out of ideas? I think so. I think so. So I'm getting waste. It's out of our hands. So I don't even think it's in William's hands. How does losing the titles come about? Because of what Harry does. Because of what Harry does. Little drug-addled kid. Don't know what he's thinking. Yeah, you do know what you're doing, Harry. But there's something mentally wrong with you. It'll be Harry. No, I'm furious. Why would Harry? What is it that Harry does to lose his titles? Oh, getting involved with the wrong people. Look at that. Judgment reversed. Oh my God, it's been reckless. It's a drugger, you know. I ain't got nothing against people doing the marijuana or whatever else they want to do. But it's addling his brain, you know, his thought process. I mean, he's disturbed. He's been disturbed since he was a child. And it's not just about his mother. He was given hell before then. Spirits here. Are you helping me? The lovers reversed. Difficulty. Pairing up. Listen me. Lack of commitment. To person or ideas. Let's I think it's a breakup of the situation. Probably all these nefarious organisations as well. Listen, these two are just wallflowers, okay? Useless wallflowers. They're not James Bond, they're not the top, okay? They're just being used and they want to get involved. It's about attention. I mean, they are up to shit, we know that, but anyway. Yeah, he's reckless, something he does. I'm glad. Go on, throw yourself at it. Yes, he will. And it'll be because of something Harry has done and been involved with as well. Bad judgment. Now, that ain't bad judgment and making a mistake. That is being purposely. What is it? Purposely destructive, angry, trying to get back at everybody, trying to control what people say and do online. You're not important, Harry, okay? You're going to fade out. Fade out. In the end, the media just take the piss out of you. They've already started. Will King Charles be alive in 2027? I'll do the yes or no. What turn the card universe? Yes. Or before, apart from this time, I said I wouldn't turn the card. Yeah, I think he will, but I don't think he'll make it in 2028 at all. But I do feel like it gets worse and worse. So even though he is still here, I'm not sure that he will be able to function. He should never, him and Catherine should never have said what their health problems is, because all it is, it put a target on their back, weakness, you know, people demanding abdication. And believe me, if the Queen had disclosed her cancer, they'd have done the same to her as well. Shouldn't have said anything, just wait for it to pass or happen. What will eventually happen to Fergie? Jailed? Question there. Let's have a look. Now she's going to sing like a canary. She's useful for information, actually. Anyway, let's have a look. What will eventually happen to Fergie? She's cast out. So we've got a lot of tension. We've got discussions with the royal family and Andrew as well. I don't know, you know, she wants something to be stopped, like an investigation. Is Fergie, you know, hoping that the royal family cover up for her? Yeah, she is. Fergie knows a lot of stuff as well. I kind of feel like the royals don't want her talking about things or going on interviews as well. She's got so much time to think. You know, I think the royals know that Fergie now would turn on her. And it's a shame, really. She must have some kind of personality disorder where she doesn't say anything because there's something in it for 40 years, and then she thinks, right, that's it, not much going on in her life as well. I don't believe she will go to prison. I think a crime is immoral. And I think she'll be, for this time, forever punished as well. She's scrambling, she's trying to set up a future there, she's trying to secure this, she's trying to do that. It's all a bit much, and she won't be successful at it at all. I mean, it's true, she's depressed and low as hell, and thinks the world's against her. But she just needs to take responsibility for the things that she's done. Oh, I don't know. No, she won't go to jail. I don't see anybody on that Epstein list going through it apart from Prince Andrew. I mean, we are talking just one person. Oh, I know Mandelson's involved, but, you know, Andrew's had the brunt of it. Whether you agree or not, we cannot deny that everything has been focused on this guy. Are we ever going to see the deportation of illegals? I hope so. Let's have a look. We're going to see illegals being deported. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm getting family gathering here, so it's sending them back to their own country. I'm getting somebody who does this, who is focused on family and doing it properly, you know, coming the right way. I'll start gathering them up and shipping. I'll tell you what else happens though. Well, the illegals, some of them want to volunteer to leave the country. Absolutely, I knew that. I knew it. Yeah, because legally, it's going to be impossible for them to stay. When you take away the housing, the benefits, the credit system, the NHS, you know, and they've got nothing, there you go. Do you know what pisses me off? If I went to America and wanted to live there and go in illegally, I'd face jail time, I'd face deportation. I won't be able to claim benefits. I won't be able to do work, you know, not legitimately either. But, and again, one rule for them, one rule for us. There will be legal moves as well. You'll be, I'm finding other countries where they're working together to get the favour of the people. I did say it will take you know, catastrophe after catastrophe and a massive major event such as a terrorist attack, or indeed the police being attacked, or authorities being, you know, can't cope. Then they'll send them back. Like I say, something happens where a few of them get the hell out of here. I don't say they're getting paid. Are they getting paid? No, thank God for that. Good. Oh, but let's see what it was. False pretenses, you know, false pretenses, denying the reality of the situation, and that is the illegals and the authority as well. So I think the government will start doing this, not Labour, of course. Talking about governments and splitting the vote video that I did yesterday, the focus was on splitting the vote, okay? Not who you vote for who you like, you vote for who you think is right. But splitting the vote, that's what is it? Like a new technique to divide us, and it is dividing people. They're misinterpreting the message. I mean, you know, you can say what you like to me, but I could certainly see the mindset that they've got you in. We're together, we're not apart. People are saying unite the right, yet the people I'm witnessing, they're not uniting at all. They're divisive, they're fighting against each other. It's like, you're voting Reform, I can't like you. You're voting Restore Britain, I can't like you. You know, it's bullshit. So focus on that. It's about uniting us, and if we can't be united here, then what chance is there for all these other parties? No one likes being told what to do. You don't, I don't. I'll vote for who I want, you vote for who you want. Well, that's not to say that if Restore Britain ain't on the map at the time, of course I'm going to vote for Reform, because that's the alternative. So, you know, yeah, I think that's food for thought there, don't you? Anyway, it goes, took a few years to get rid of them, but they will. Is it like a nice creative way of doing it, making them want to go? So yeah, I've got that, darling. Thank you. Let's have a look at. Okay, you see the 39. Right, we're going to stop there on that question, and I'll be back with episode 2. Okay. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you have got other questions, do it on that video where I say dare to ask open, because I know you all put comments on this. Will put comments on this video and questions, but I don't do that. I go with the first one. Okay, so you'll see it, won't you, with my ball behind me. Okay, guys, I'll be back in a moment. See you soon. Bye now. Bye bye.